Hello, Patrick Walczyk here. It's June of 2025, and as we do every month, we're going to select a building that sold in Ottawa in June, and we're going to do a financial breakdown of that so you can understand some of the background numbers. So let's get right into it. And what we're looking at is a building that was in central northwest Ottawa, if you will, and it was an 8-unit building, and it was listed for $1,595,000. It's sold for full price. Now, the scheduled rental income, as stated in the MLS information, was $138,000. The effective rental income, when you deduct 3% for vacancy and bad debt, was, call it $134,000. And that gives us, the operating expenses on that building were, call it $37,000. And when you factor in maintenance and management in it, the total operating expenses would be $50,000. And with those numbers, we now know that the net operating income was $84,000. So to translate, what do all those numbers mean? It means that it had a cap rate of 5.25, which in our environment is really, really quite good. The operating expense ratio was about average, maybe a little on the high of average, but average at 37.5%. The gross and the net, the multipliers times how much the gross was and how much the net was on it, are 12 and 19, which are, kind of good to average sort of thing. Now, here's the real kicker. You could buy this property with a 22% down payment and break even. It's been a long time since we've seen that kind of thing, and so that tells me that there was something else going on. You just don't buy a great building with great numbers in great condition in a great location and be able to buy it. This is like going back in the time machine to 2008 or 2009 or something like that to be able to do that. So where this building wasn't the best neighborhood perhaps, but anyhow, that is what it is. And so based on the sold price, a 22% down payment is $351,000, and we use a mortgage rate of 4.6%. So using that rate, the annual debt service, which is your annual mortgage payments, would be, call it $83,000, and that is basically a break even at $297,000. So anyhow, if you went in at $400,000, $500,000 on that property, you turn a nice tidy profit. But I suspect you have some capital cost expenditures that are coming up on the property. But anyhow, somebody thought it was worthwhile to buy it at that price, and that's what happened. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. Thank you.